AI design itself just gets all the doubts from your life, all your insecurities, all your failures, all your wounds. It gathers everything and concocts a big, soup for you to just sit down and have when you're alone. And it's really scary when that happens because welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Kevin, if you don't already know me, and I'm here with another reaction video, When the Sky Won't Clear by Amy Taylor. Her YouTube is Amiekinz4ever. You should check it out. And she's made a song to which I reacted to previously. I love her lyrics, the visuals, and all of it, the music. So I want to go take a deep dive into the lyrics and the visuals and how this song relates to me. It's a song about the struggles and battles when we go through our purpose, right? Like we have a purpose in life and goal in life, and we walk towards it. And somewhere down the road, we end up fighting battles within ourselves, which are harder than the paths to our goals. Yeah, let's dive right in.
I carry anger so heavy, it don't scream anymore. It just waits. I watch affection wear its mask, a smile that speaks but the steps don't last. My hands stay clean but the rooms feel tainted. Truth gets thin when the lies well painted. I ain't shocked, I am exhausted by it. How betrayal learned to speak so polite, so polite. How poison's words are concerned, justify it. How the hate still hugs you, arms locked tight. I keep it simple, I keep it correct. While my pulse argues with my intellect. Every corner cut makes the ground feel bent, like the standards change once they've been a fit. I stay composed while my thoughts stay loud. Start questioning motives in every crowd. Every fact feels bent when it serves their view. Got me angry as hell, I can't trust what's true. I don't scream, I compress. I don't swing, I suppress. But the doubt keeps rattling my chest like, what have I been wrong with all of this? What have I been wrong with all of this? What have I been wrong with all of this? The sky won't clear, I stay standing in it. Rain don't scare me, it's the weight I'm given. When the sky won't clear, I don't fold, I persist. Every drop fuels and I can reach my fist. When the sky won't clear, I stay standing in it. Rain don't scare me, it's the weight I'm given. When the sky won't clear, I don't fold, I persist. Every drop fuels and I can reach my fist.
So there is so much to unpack right here, guys. Jeez. I carry anger so heavy it doesn't scream anymore, it just waits. And that is a very hard situation to be in if you think about it. Anger always makes us speak out, but somewhere down the line, we are taught that anger is bad and the world hates it. And so we choose to listen to the world, not asking if our anger is justified, if our anger is righteous, in a sense that maybe I do not like it when justice is denied, and I see it all around the world. People are loved, but when we get closer to them, you realize that they are not good, they are not the people they claim to be, and you feel betrayed, and everybody seems to love them. Then suddenly everybody hates you for being angry. And over time, the world speaks doubts and you feel weak sometimes, and you start believing that anger is wrong in any case. So you've learned to live with it in your heart, and it's killing you slowly. And you watch affection wear a mask. That's sad. We've been there. We've been in places where we felt like we are loved, but haven't, but ended up being left alone. Smile that speaks, but the steps don't last. Yeah. My hands stay clean, but the room feels stained. That's a good line. My hands stay clean. Like, you're not angry, and the world says, very good, you're a good person. You are such a nice person. You're not angry. You're just like me, watching all the evil and being okay with it. Just being angry is bad. That makes you evil. And you sit there with a purpose in your heart to call out evil and to call and to enact justice. And it is in your heart. And you sit there with your hands clean, but the room feels tainted. The world around you seems so broken, and your purpose calls out from your leg. It hurts. You just sit there, not doing anything. The truth gets thin when the lies, well, it can apply to the world as well as ourselves. The truth gets thin when the lie is well painted, and it comes in the form of compassion, love, and affection. Like the people who claim to be good, they talk to us in the same manner. They smile, they claim to offer love and support all the time, and then we start believing in that. But what we exchange for it is the truth. How the hate still hugs you, arms love tight. That's just imagine somebody hugging you, claiming they love you, but they are full of hate. And it could be people, it could be ourselves, hating ourselves for not doing the right thing, not being strong enough to do the right thing. Every corner cut makes the ground feel bent. Yeah, and slowly you know that you are losing your grip on what is right and trying to design your own right. And that kind of takes us down a very sad life down the road, because it's a life without purpose and sacrificing the purpose for selfish pleasures of the world. Like the standards change once they've been exempt. I sit alone when my thoughts stay loud. Start watching motives in every crowd. You start losing trust in people. You don't know, like when people smile, are they for real? Can I trust them? Or even people from your family, even a relationship. Someone told you that they truly love you, but they didn't, and it hurts. And then when you sit alone, everything just starts piling. Now that you have chosen the way of the world over what is truly right, the purpose, the world gets louder. Doubts come in, thoughts start falling in. You start having monologues within yourself, and suddenly it's like almost like AI designed itself. It just gets all the doubts from your life, all your insecurities, all your failures, all your wounds. It gathers everything and concocts a big, soup for you to just sit down and have when you're alone. And it's really, really scary when that happens, because now you have another being that can talk to you inside you, that has a grip on your thoughts and mind. I don't scream, I compress. I don't swing, I suppress. And it also can be a posture of the mind, that sometimes when life is so chaotic and you wanna say what you did to me isn't right, but somewhere down the line you just give up. It's like, oh, it's okay. This is how it's going to be. There is this quiet acceptance, because when purpose is taken away, all you can see are the dark clouds. The dark clouds, you can't see beyond the clouds. You can see the sun, you can see the light, you can see the stars, you can see the vast sky beyond the clouds. You're stuck there with the dark, cold, gray, dead cloud. And all it says to you is, this is it. This is how it's going to be. There is nothing beyond this. These are scary thoughts. And if any one of you watching has had thoughts like this, please comment down in the comment section. We all go through stuff. We are here to help each other out. But the doubt keeps ringing me, just like, what if I've been wrong all this time? What if I've been wrong? It doesn't get worse than that. Being on the right purpose and the devil's got you thinking you are the opposite of right. That is one of his biggest accomplishments. Because any time you think you are wrong, it shows that you have a conscience and it is being used against you by voices that are not yours. Because a person who doesn't want to do good will not have that doubt in it. Like, what if I've been wrong? They don't introspect, they don't wait to pause, ask the question, am I doing the right thing? They're bent on doing the wrong thing and getting the pleasure out of it. So if you are asking this question, you already know that you are on the right path. And the devil is just using your conscience, what is for good, against you, because he wants to keep good things down, you know.
Reach love with a blade in the claws, carrying the caption, contempt in the pause. Say family, then they fracture the cause. Kill what was good, then swear it was love. Integrity, bending intention, pretending affection, defective direction, deceptive. They bless you and pose, dissect you in seconds, leave you defending what never was questioned. Never, never. Now I'm out at the doubt. How it seated my head, how it nested in flesh, how it needed me dead. Mad I got a reorder, convictions I bled. While the king gets promoted and featured as led. I ain't question belief till I see it abused. Watch mercy get traded, misused, then excuse. Watch loyalty bend like it's something you choose. Left my sense of real stripped raw and confused. I don't miss being naive, but I miss being certain. Miss knowing where I stood before the truth got repurposed. They call doubt progression, I call it coercion. How to weaponize silence just to survive the distortion. When the sky won't clear, I stay standing in it. Rain don't scare me, it's the weight I'm given. When the sky won't clear, I don't hold up, resist. Every drop feels incorrect, punch in my fist. When the sky won't clear, I stay standing in it. Rain don't scare me, it's the weight I'm given. When the sky won't clear, I don't fold, I persist. Every drop feels incorrect, punch in my fist. I ain't losing my morals, I'm losing restraint. Tired of watching corruption get dressed up as saints. I'm sick of the smiles that rot when they speak. Sick of the wicked getting crowds for deceit. I'm sick of the lies getting brain disgrace. I'm sick of the bills still claiming a place. I see every act, every polish excuse. This anger ain't fading, it's finding its use.
There we go. So again, you see the lines and it's like really, really, really deep. Especially if you've been through it, it's simple words, but it means so much. Not just cliche words put together. Watch mercy get misused as an excuse. Watch royalty bent like watch loyalty bent like it's something you choose. Yeah, that's life. Sometimes when you're in your head, this is how it goes. You see everything going on, but you are because you're helpless, because you don't feel good. You know you're on the side of God, but you don't feel like it. Everything is falling apart, and you wait till everything goes off track. You try your best with your own strength, and outside you watch people being hypocrites. Mercy gets misused for personal gain. Loyalty is something you can just fling around, you know and and it's just hard, and inside you're just fighting yourself. I don't miss being naive, but I miss being certain. One of the hardest battles is certainty, the part of surrendering everything for what is good. For doing good, you have to surrender everything, right? And it includes our will to, our need for fun, joy, pleasure. Sometimes you have to sacrifice all those too. Doesn't mean you'll never have it, but you often think it's better being naive, because once you have that conscience in you that's working, it's just very hard, but you want certainty that everything will end good, and you never have it. That is where faith and hope grows, and it's for people who've lived a long life in the world, it's very hard to understand. Saying, miss knowing where I stood. Oh, if you miss that certainty, that is a very good place to be, where you stood before the truth God repurposed. The world will drag you away from the truth, because the world belongs to the evil one, right? Miss knowing where I stood. Even remember those times, like when you stood for purpose. It was hard, but it was not chaotic. You had purpose, and hardship was kind of fruitful. But then the world just starts speaking, and then now you give in and you don't check yourself, and suddenly there are so many things that have built up into this AI model in your head that can speak, that knows your programming and your weaknesses, and then they can speak to you through that. They call it progression, I call it coercion. And there are times when we believe that the doubts and all the chaos, it means that God is like giving you a warning, like he's talking to you, he's like warning you. But that's not God. Like we end up hating God for it sometimes. That's how confusing it gets, once we let the voice speak without checking it. How to weaponize silence just to survive the distortion. That happens a lot. You have to take your own time, fight the thought every second, and it will drain everything from you if you try to do it by yourself. It will drain everything from you, and it will leave you scared of going back to God, because it will have you believe that all that happened, all the chaos, all the doubts, all the confusions, it was because you want to do the right thing. I said I won't ever drop. I ain't losing my morals. I ain't losing my trends. It's always beautiful to get back on path if you just cross that first barrier, believing that God is not out there with anger. He's just wanting to embrace you. And once you start walking back to him, even when the voices keep telling you that, no, he's going to be really mad at you. And that's when you get your grounding back. That's when you can be truly good. Even though there is evil in you, you can be truly good. I know it's contradictory, but that's how it goes when you walk in the path. I see every act, every excuse. Now the eyes have opened because you've really thought and you've confronted the voice of the devil, of the evil one. When you confront him, he runs away because he's not strong. When you have God, he's not strong. He just tries to act like it, and when he knows he's lost control, he runs. Yep, that was a beautiful song. And especially I could relate to it. I went on a long rant. I know maybe people can relate to this some way. I don't know. But yeah, like especially growing up religious, it can teach you how God is, not a God of grace and mercy, but who wants you to sacrifice everything dear to you in life, So, or else you're gonna have a really hard, or else you get sent to hell, or else you get punished, or else you lose everything that is good. So you have to sacrifice everything to him. Your freedom, your love, your relationship. It's kind of weird, like how religion can confuse you, but it's in the places that claim to be good, claim to be by the side of God, that hurts people the most, especially the people who want to go back to God. That's an experience I've had. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I just went on a rant. I don't know what Amy aimed to convey. I had a different interpretation of all this. I went on into my recent past, and just said everything. Maybe hopefully somebody can relate and, get closer to the right path, get closer to God. So there's that. Yep, that's it for now, guys. Be sure to check her channel out, Amiekinz4ever, on YouTube. All the best to her and for her future music. See you guys until the next reaction. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you are going through a hard time or if you have been through a hard time and you would like to share it, it would help the people watching. So be sure to do that and check out my channel too and give me a subscribe if you like my content. Until then, have a beautiful weekend wherever and whenever you're watching from. I'm Kevin signing off. See you guys.